today I wanted to read a book to you about something pretty serious. Would you like to see what the book is? It's called Death is Stupid. It's written by Anastasia Higginbotham, and she's the one who did the illustrations too. So that means she made all the pictures. And I love the way she does the pictures because she cuts out paper and she turns it into her own pictures. So if you guys would like to read this book with me today, then pull up a chair. You might want to grab a stuffed animal so you can hold it and give it a big hug. You might want to grab your grown-ups and give them a big hug too. Maybe they'll watch this with you too. Here we go. When a loved one dies, I know exactly how you feel. Look, somebody's saying that to them. People can say some stupid things. Look, they're saying, don't cry, just be grateful for the time you had with her. Even the people who care about you most may not know what to say. Like someone saying, we lost her. And then the kid saying, then find her. And then someone saying, we can't, honey, she's gone. And then he's saying, gone where? Is she ever coming back? Those can be kind of confusing things, right? Every life comes to an end. Oh, she's in a better place. That's what somebody's saying. Dying is not a punishment. Would I be in a better place if I died? Sometimes that can be confusing if somebody says that, right? If somebody says that she's in a better place. Oh, heavens no. But it mostly doesn't feel fair. Death is not better, it's stupid. We just mean she's at peace. She can rest. And don't say stupid. That's what somebody else is saying to the kiddo. And then the kid's saying, why can't she rest here with me and still be alive? It's a big question, isn't it? Oh, look, the kid is imagining hanging out with the grandma and taking care of her. Here's your breakfast, Grandma. I'm going to take care of your garden. If you need me for anything, just yell out the window. I'll come running. Oh, thank you for letting me rest, dear. Now I don't have to die. Some people may try to help and make it worse. Look, someone's saying, now your grandma can watch over you wherever you are. Oh, it looks like he's sneaking some whipped cream and he thinks his grandma is watching him. And that makes him worried. Beliefs about what happened after death are personal to each of us. We all have our own ways of understanding and not understanding this mystery. Search your heart and other sources you trust to find out what you believe. That's a good thought, isn't it? Who do you trust that you can talk to about what you think happens? Maybe your grown-ups. They're really good. You can always talk to them. Maybe if you don't feel comfortable with that, maybe you could talk to a teacher, or maybe you have another grown-up, an aunt or an uncle, or a friend that you can talk to. But remember, if you've got questions, there's always people out there who can talk to you and help you figure it out. And you also don't have to have the answer right now, right? Oh, but beware of the lies. Someone said she's only sleeping. That's what some people say when somebody dies. Oh, don't say that to me. The little kid does not like that. Sleep is what I do, and I wake up every morning. That's true, right? We all go to sleep and we all wake up. Come on, honey, time to go home. My grandma isn't asleep, she died. Oops. It takes courage to go on living when the one you love has died. Look, someone's saying, beautiful day. Can be hard, right? When everybody's having a good time outside. But you may not be feeling that. And to accept that death cannot be changed. Everyone eventually has an experience of someone who died, a memory, or a member of their family. I wonder if that's the author's grandmother. A good friend. Oh, there's a dog and a cat. I've had to say goodbye to some pets, and it was really horrible, really sad. It made me really miss them. Someone they thought would live a lot longer. Look, someone saying, we did everything we could. I'm sorry. Your pain is not less than theirs. It's not more. It's not the same. Can I play in my room now? Be sure to hang up that suit when you take it off. I will. You might be freaked out by the grief of those you depend on. My dad cried at the funeral. Not the quiet kind of crying. It was the kind you can hear. That's right. Sometimes grown-ups have experiences that might be hard for you to understand. Look, there he is. Oh, crying a lot. My mom says to talk to Grandma in my imagination. I know what I would say. Let's find out what he'll say. Grandma, you shouldn't have died. I still need you. Oh, honey, I know. Death is stupid. Grandma, you said stupid. Well, it is. If you have questions for the one who died, ask them in your imagination or write out loud. Look, there's little kids saying, Grandma, can you see me doing bad things from heaven? And then the grandma says, nothing about you is bad, child, and don't you ever forget it. That's a nice thing to hear, right? There may come a reply. Look, there's a little wing. It says, my spirit is safe in dreams or in signs. It's okay for you to have fun without me. I'm sorry for leaving you. Where did she go? Why do we have to die? We don't get to keep everyone we love who has ever lived. Looking under here, it says, Grandma's garden is weedy, Dad. It sure is. She'd be annoyed. She would. It looks like the dad and the kid are having a big hug. That's good. Sometimes our grown-ups need extra hugs during tough times too, right? But we do get to remember them long after their lives have ended. Let's get dressed. Remembering lasts. It says, Grandma died, but her plants are alive. My mother fed and watered everything out here, including you and me. Keep your connections to those who have died and to those still living. Little kid saying, Dad, would you teach me to make the sauce she made in the boiling hot jars? Then the dad saying, it would be an honor. That's a nice thing, right? The grandma had something special that she used to do, and now the kid's going to learn how to do it too. These connections make death less scary. Look, he took the stupid away. And they make life more fun. The end. Want to know how to keep someone and at the same time let them go? That's a really good idea. Let's find out. Oh, wear what they wore. That's a nice idea, right? Maybe you have something of theirs that you can wear. That'll make you feel better. Play what they played. Look, there's a card game right there. Read what they read. Hey, my name is in here. Look, it says a prayer book. Make what they made. Look, it looks like there's a special cake. And everybody wants to have some. Treasure what was dear to them. And that says you. You were dear to them. When an animal you care about dies, people may not understand your feelings, but feel them anyways. Look, someone's saying, we'll get another one. What's the big deal? It was only a, and then whatever kind of animal you had. You're still sad about that. And then over here it says, shield yourself from words that hurt you. Let me be. It's okay for you to have sad feelings about losing a pet. It's very important for us to be able to feel like we can have those feelings. It says, here's a place for the name or picture of an animal, or maybe more than one, whom you will remember always. It says you can hold a ceremony for your pet, play a song, plant a plant, say their name. Names are magical. They're like spells. Think of the name of the one you love who has died. Picture it in ribbons and sequins and paper and string, silver pen, gold pens, googly eyes, crayons. Notice how it feels to make it. And you can put a name or picture. You can make your own name or picture of the person that you love. It says this is only one small way to connect to your feelings and to keep the one you care for. And it is enough. And that is the end of the book. I hope that you liked it. Again, if you did, it's called Death is Stupid, and it's written and illustrated by Anastasia Higginbotham, right there. She's a pretty smart person. She's written a couple of other books about tough things that kids have to deal with sometimes. They may not know the answers to. Yeah, I have some people that I've lost in my life. My grandmothers, even my grandfather, he died before I was even born, one of them, and my dad still talks about him. He talked about what he was like. He talks about the things that make him smile when he thinks about his dad. And even though I didn't meet him, he's still alive in my heart. How about you guys? Have you ever lost anybody or a pet or something like that? Yeah, well, I hope you can give yourself a big hug. Here, let's do that. Big hug. If you have your stuffed animal or your grown-up, give them a big hug too. It's okay to be sad. It's okay for us to have confusing feelings. Just remember that you have people that can take really good care of you. And it's okay to have all of our feelings, our good ones, our bad ones, our confused ones. Just remember that you can always talk to somebody about it. Let's do one more big hug. Ooh, fantastic. You're perfect just the way you are. See you later, alligators.